Why do you always match your hat and your pants now, huh? Ooh,
is it
cute.
matching? Whoops.
Oh, whoops, yeah.
I just put this outfit together. Oh,
And your skin's mustard. I said it.
that's racist.
No, your skin, you have mustard, you have jaundice.
Are you going
have
out for
hepatitis.
Saturday Night Live now? Because that's racist. You're saying I have yellow skin?
No, that's not what I said.
Well, I have a dash of Asian.
We're already
I have
in trouble.
a dash of Asian.
We're already in trouble.
You're in trouble because you're in trouble.
I like how I did get
Are you going for race?
I got a lot of Asian American people that hit me up, and they were pissed. Not only were they pissed, they were like, I'm not listening to the show anymore.
Oh, God.
But I understand, because I think so the one thing I've always said. No, hold on.
Don't
I've said this. No,
Please,
I've said
if you
this before.
apologize, I'm gonna stick my
Not gonna.
dick in
I
your
said
mouth.
this before. I've said that people always forget because Chinese Americans,
you're doubling down, huh?
expat Chinese all over the world have done incredibly well in every culture. Koreans have done incredibly well. Vietnamese have done incredibly well in every culture they've embedded themselves in. Okay, and I've always said that we don't talk enough about how much they've been discriminated. Okay, but their culture seems to be the kind of culture that gets them to excel to the point where Harvard they're suing Harvard on a class action suit because apparently Harvard thinks there are too many quote unquote Asians. I understand. I've said that before. Having said that, let's go back to whether or not somebody should lose their job because they made a comment. From what I heard, I'm doubling down. From what I heard, it sounded like he said, this is what other people say about that particular house.
Yeah, he kind of doubled down. If anything, he should, and I've said this from the jump, he should have been fired for having a bad podcast. The problem is it wasn't funny, and it was like reckless, and it just wasn't funny. But I did have some Asian Americans, I think they're Asian Americans, could just be Asians, DM me and go, Brendan, get your opinion, all good. How would you feel if you used the N-word? Replace what he said, the chink. I don't like saying it, but let's replace chink with the N-word. Would you still defend him? I went, I wouldn't. And they went, isn't that weird? Like, I literally had this dialogue with this guy. He goes, isn't that weird?
That's a legit
question.
question.
You think it's all good because it's chink, because you don't think that's as hard.
I didn't think it was good. I don't use that word.
No, I don't say it's good, but I didn't think but they go, even if he was saying out of context, the N-word, would you still defend him? I wouldn't have. Well, and I went, I get it. Well, I get it. Then I kind of get it.
I think you can say any word depending on context.
I don't think you can use the N-word.
Well, I think you can use the N-word if you use it in context, right?
But also, I don't think you can.
That's fine. But I would disagree with that.
But see, I don't think you can, but I also think it's because it's a product of the environment I grew up in when I was young.
Gotcha.
Where it's mainly African American. So like that word carried so much weight.
Yeah, you got to be careful.
Where you got to watch your P's and Q's.
Yes.
So to me, I'm like, I would never.
The reason I wouldn't use that word, that I've never used that word, okay, chink or whatever, the F word, the M, whatever it is, I don't want to make people feel bad, and I'm very aware it's derogatory. I'm very aware it was used in a very derogatory way.
We all
so
are.
Guess what?
But now
I don't do that because I don't do it because I'm going to get in trouble. I don't do it because I am aware that it hurts people's feelings, that it's shitty, and I don't want to be that guy. How is it possible that this guy is not racist, was saying he was using it in how people say that particular house is a
now, a little birdie did tell me if you keep going back, there's worse stuff than this. So, like, if it wasn't this, it would have been something else.
So he's insensitive, but not racist.
He's also a really good comic, you know. But that was the problem with that, where you don't see like very many good comedians defending him, because it's not funny.
Yeah. Well, what I would say is this: he's insensitive. Scold him, and get him to see, like, educate the dude. Get him to see, hey, dude, hey. This sucks. This sucks.
And here's the history.
Reasons. Here's the history behind this word. This is what it was like to be Chinese American. It's what it was like to be Korean American. This is what the fucking history of this country, where it sucked, where you were a third class citizen or second. Okay, but when you fire somebody, when you say you're out, to me that's cancel culture, and to me you're not making the world a better place.
It makes it worse,
right?
But also,
it is.
How about this? So we're in the parking lot of the Comedy Store last night. All the comics, we're all talking. And we're talking about this situation, and we're with Tim Dillon, who is a gay man, right?
Yep.
And I'm not outing him. It's well documented. So we're all talking in a group: Santino, Tim, some other guys. Dalia's there. Brian comes up in his Tesla. I always make fun of Brian. I don't know if you even noticed this. Brian comes in his Tesla. I make a remark about how gay it is driving the Tesla in front of Tim.
Damn it.
And the other guy,
didn't
who
hear
I
that.
think is his boyfriend. I don't know.
Oh, it might be his boyfriend. I didn't
But
hear
I
that.
yell out a derogatory term of driving a Tesla. Now it's a bit.
But it wasn't derogatory. You said gay.
I said, yeah.
But you in a way that was
But way
making
harsher.
fun of me.
Yeah. Yeah. Making fun of you.
Yeah.
But because of Bryan, but I don't have, listen, I think Tesla's great. I think the technology behind it's fantastic.
You were being silly.
That's the future.
You were playing
But we
character.
always
Yeah.
joke around. And my Aston Martin was there.
Yes.
You parked in front of it. So it was a bit we always do. And
Yeah.
Delia's in on it.
Yeah.
But Tim's there who's a gay man.
Yeah.
I said it. And as it was coming out, I went, you moron.
Yeah.
Whatever. Everyone laughed. Tim laughed. Everyone laughed. But all I could think about the whole night, I get home, right? Around midnight or whatever. I text him. I go, dude, I know we're comics. I know we say a lot of shit. I probably don't even need to tell you this. But just to make me feel better, because I'm a narcissist, just to make me feel better, when Bryan pulled up in his Tesla, I called it gay. I feel terrible about it. And I, wait. And I get back, Brendan, listen. You definitely don't need to apologize for that. I get where you're coming from. You're not a homo. Like, he was cool about it.
He's such a dude, and he hangs out with nothing but straight
He's the
guys.
best. I loved him.
Like, unless he told you, he'd be like,
No, it was my own. I was like, oh, but what was I doing?
But I get it.
You know,
But
I
I
was
get
just
it
like,
because you want to keep him included, and you don't want to hurt.
No, he's our friend.
Yeah, you don't want to fucking
No.
make him feel. It always comes down to me. It always comes down to not hurting anybody's feelings.
Yeah, I was like,
I just don't wanna
I know,
fucking hurt
like
people's
Rock. So he's not going to acknowledge it there that hurt his feelings. But what if it did? And then he's new. He's kind of new into the scene. He's around. So I don't want to be like, oh fuck,
Look, here's the bottom line. I think you should always be able to apologize. So at the times I've hurt people's feelings, whether they're men or women, whether I misread something, and I remember I got a call from somebody who said, you treated me this way, and I think it was a shitty way. I called them so quickly because I just didn't want. It wasn't about getting in trouble. I just didn't want. I didn't want bad energy. I didn't want them to feel bad, man.
I don't.
I want to be like, I'm sorry. There's nothing wrong with saying I'm sorry. There's nothing wrong with being like, I didn't fucking know. I fucked up. By the way, we're allowed to go, I fucked up. I'm sorry. I fucked up. I fucked up.
Yeah,
It's
but
fine.
I care what my friends think,
Yeah.
and that's it. You can't satisfy. People are gonna hate you, or people.
You also don't want to lend yourself to the chorus of pile on. You don't want to be piling on somebody who's already been made fun of historically. So in
No,
other
I have
words,
zero hate. I
that's
grew up around.
that.
Gay
That's
people.
what it is.
I have a cousin who was murdered for being gay. Like, I'm very sensitive. To
Yeah.
it. It had nothing to do with that.
Exactly.
And here's the thing: Tim was like, "What? No, what the fuck you talking
And
about?"
you might be gay. You know what I mean?
Well,
There is
well, I
that.
went,
Do you know what I'm saying?
You know
Like-
what the problem is? He went, well, the problem is Brian's a very gay 51-year-old man.
No, 52.
So when you throw that at him, I did.
No, because you.
He's living his truth now.
No, but you might, and
he's wrinkly.
When you're drunk, maybe you do stuff. You know what I mean? Maybe you do stuff. Who knows? You've made a pass at me. I said,
How dare you?
we were drunk, and you went, you look good, or something like that. And I went, and you were towering right now.
Yeah.
Watch your tone.
Okay. What's going to happen? What are you going to do? Use some of that boxing you've been doing?
Don't you fucking disrespect.